Hello, everyone. This is Still Gaming. I'm Afroblitz, and yeah, gentlemen, introduce yourselves right quick because this is funny.
I'm Doctacartoonz, always on that cartoon hustle.
See, cartoons can't even get through it.
And I'm Dwayne Jake, aka Duanesworld34.
So,
Yo,
so I'm
yo,
updating. Hold on. I'm updating my apps, and something pops up in the main screen where you get suggestions. Cyberika, action adventure, cyberpunk RPG. So I start looking at the pictures and stuff. I'm like, but wait, hold on. CDPR, they made a cyberpunk game for mobile? No, no, they did. No, they did not. Oh God, this is. I feel this is the internet being like, okay, CDPR. I'm sorry. It's just too funny. Like, look at this. It's obviously
you know what,
like a
yo,
ripoff.
you know what's the funniest part about it? When you told me that, I'm like, dude, you're friggin' lying. And I checked on my apps. I'm like, yo, I gotta look at this. I saw the link on the chat. I'm like, no way, this is real. There can't be no way this is real, bro. I checked on my Apple store and hold and behold, Cyberika. I freaking laughed. I'm like, how is this? How is this even allowed? But then again, when I think back, I'm like, you know what? They really did took the codes and sell it to the dark web, and this is the result of it. This is the result. This shit. I'm gonna
Arguably,
try.
probably a more stable version of Cyberpunk
You know what I
2077.
mean? Imagine a mobile game outbit like beating Cyberpunk. Like
I
this
feel
Yeah.
like
game.
I feel like we need to make this super popular.
Yo, make this happen. Look at this. Look, you're driving through. What is this? Did you just saw that car? Oh my god!
hmm
Come on, man. Look at this shit.
Yeah, sorry,
Unbelievable.
Dwayne's world. We've been conquering the chat. Go ahead, bro.
It's all good. It's all good, man. I just wanted to say now, in all seriousness, I think CDPR should have nipped that issue in the butt. Not be like, we don't negotiate with terrorists. I
Well,
think
look
if
what
they
happened.
they nipped exactly. Look what happened. You know what? I don't think this is the only thing. If I Google something and if I find out, there's probably like a shitload of other mobile games that mirror Cyberpunk and
Oh yeah,
use their source code. You know what I'm saying? This because this looks like it's Cyberpunk source code, eh? It looks like
exactly.
it's very much yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is true.
it
This is
is.
a fact.
It is because it doesn't take much to make a mobile game, but to make a good looking mobile game, especially from somebody who's hold on one second. Let's see who made this mobile game. Okay. Usually the creators are
I
who the
believe it's
hell is Kefir?
Kefir. Yeah,
Kafir.
I'm gonna Google Kefir. Yeah, they're a bunch
but
of nobodies.
I
Yes,
got
go ahead.
like you were talking about. You bet there's a bunch of other ones, right? I got
Yes.
Cyberika is the first one in this list.
hmm
Cyberpunk
Okay.
2088. Someone's not very creative. Cyber Strike and Cyber World Online.
Are you
So
serious,
one you
bro?
might want to check
Dude, like
out.
I'm telling you, man, they sold those codes long before, man. I'm like, cause they're not gonna give them the money. I'm like, all right, done, done and done. I'm selling off the codes to the dark web, and look at the
Yeah.
results. I'm
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. There's gonna I wouldn't be surprised, man, if there's a genre right now. It's gonna be called cyberpunk genre for video games. Just because all they're gonna do is copy and paste cyberpunk codes on there.
There is a genre though. It's actually called cyberpunk.
Yeah, but like what I'm
No,
saying is they're
no,
just
he means
they're just
based on the
copy.
game.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
Oh,
just
based
based
on
on the game. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
based
okay.
on
just based on the
2077.
game. Yeah, man.
Okay.
And the thing is,
And
though, they're just gonna copy and paste this shit. They're like, dude, you know what? Now I'm kind of think of it. I wanna start finding these codes and start
Yo,
making my
find these
own
codes.
game.
I guarantee you, these guys made these games in like 3 or 4 months because they got the
Yeah,
underlying code and they can make the game very quickly.
and the
Even quicker. Once you have
Yeah,
the code, man,
yeah,
it's so easy to actually make a game, right?
yeah.
Very easy.
Yep, yep,
and the
yep.
thing is that you know what it reminds me of too when I saw Cyberika. You ever go to those grocery stores and you have those brand name cereals and you have the no name brand cereal? Cyberika is a no name brand cereal. This is really bad on CD Project, man.
So what I'm
Yeah.
seeing from Kefir Games, they're actually a very established company, eh? They're
Oh,
they're obviously mobile games is their market, okay? And they've made a couple of well-known games, like mobile games, okay? It's like Last Day on Earth is a survival horror zombie game. I've actually heard about that one. Frostpoint I've never heard about. It's an action RPG. Grim Soul, which is basically a dark fantasy survival. I've never heard about this, and I don't. Hold on. Yeah, it's another mobile game. Okay, so they're dominant on the mobile game market, but this just makes it harder for CDPR to sue a company that's already well established. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
This
Um,
company has literally gone out and
be right
bought
back.
CD.
But
Yeah,
dude,
no,
like
no worries.
this looks too much like Cyberpunk to the T.
It is. It is. And it's Cyberpunk source scored as well. You can tell, right? It's
Like they
Cyberpunk
could have
source scored as well.
because they
Go
could have
ahead.
made it. They could have made it different. They could have made it different. But when I see this, is like, bro, this looks way too much. The style, everything, even down to the font. Like,
Yes, I agree. I agree. And look at the name too. And if you read the synopsis, it's almost like Cyberpunk 2077, but it takes place another 10 years from or 8 years from 2077. It's Cyberpunk
yeah,
2084 or Cyber whatever it's Inkia or Sabakia 2084. That's like
dude, like,
you're mocking them. You've stolen their source code, or not stolen, but bought the source code. I think they've legitimately bought the source code from
oh
from the
yeah, I wouldn't pass it. I wouldn't pass it.
yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah,
pass it.
they have, and now CDPR has no, they can't sue a fucking company like this. You think CDPR is going to sue Kefir? Because Kefir looks like a very well-established brand, and they're leaders in their own right, right? So, I mean, why would you sue someone who also has the same amount of money or capital as you? It doesn't make sense, correct? It
Yeah.
really doesn't make sense.
No
It's
man,
just one of
like,
those like, oh fucking damned if we do, damned if we don't kind of situations. And I think CDPR just keeps shooting themselves in the fucking foot, man.
yo, you know what'd be funny is Cyberika wins Game of the Year.
Mobile game of the year.
That'd be irony right there, not funny, but
Oh man, that would be such a burn to CD Project, man. Like, it's like really, we made a game, Cyberpunk. this
and you know
this
what? Not to
mobile,
say that Cyberpunk 2077 is bad. It's
dude,
fucking
it's
buggy.
glitchy as shit,
It's
man. Come
glitchy.
Yeah,
on,
It's,
it's
it's glitchy
glitchy
as
and
hell.
buggy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
and
very
it's
buggy.
not. Yeah, and it's also graphically horrible. Like, well, not graphically horrible, but graphically inferior. Like I would play the same game in like GTA 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, why would I
yeah,
want to play
like,
GTA 4 in fucking 2021, man? Sorry, I'm just
yeah.
yeah.
And the thing about this, the Cyberika too, is there's no first person. This is looks like all,
Top down, man.
yeah, like third person. So I don't know, man. This is wow.
Yeah.
This this
Yeah.
is this if yo if plagiarism was a thing, yo, this would be it.
For the game. Yeah, yeah,
This is plagiarism right here, man. Like this is like copying some smart kid's fucking homework and then passing it on to the teacher.
the whole just the I know cyberpunk's already was already like a genre, but I just feel like the colors, the aesthetic, everything. It just feels like they really just copied 2077.
Dude, they did.
They
They
did.
could have changed
They
it
did.
differently. They could have changed it
Yeah.
differently.
And did you see the introduction where you're kind of switching skins and all that jazz? And,
Dude,
Yeah,
you
he
the
know,
showed us that.
interface, they were showing
yeah.
the interface how you could upgrade your arm. I'm like, this is cyberpunk. Stop this. Stop this.
I
You're
mean,
not
look
fooling
at
anyone.
yeah, look at the city too. You know, look at the city and look at the background, and it's
Dude,
all
the
cyberpunk.
cars. The
Yeah.
cars.
Yes.
Like, this is cyberpunk, man. And I was watching one of your streams too. When I saw one of the cars, I'm like, dude, this looks like the cars from friggin' exactly cyberpunk. They could have had like floating, hovering cars and all that for the cyberpunk world on their Cyberika. But no, they just say, oh, yeah, we're just going to copy and paste it. We're not going to do too much on this.
Last or 2 weeks ago or last week, there was news that the code was all over. Okay, so all over the internet. So obviously, people who can actually read and who are into developing games, etc., have taken that code and literally written games up. It doesn't
Wow.
take much. I'm not saying it does, but you know what I'm saying, right? It probably doesn't take much. It probably takes a couple of
Well,
weeks to
the
actually
thing
write a
is,
game.
though, all this stuff is there, right? And
Yeah,
all this stuff
exactly.
is there online, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
So this is like simple copy and paste for these guys. All they gotta do is just
yeah,
okay. Let's not make it a first person. Let's just make it a third person. Now you can see your own characters, right? And let's change up the interface a little bit, but not too
exactly.
much.
Changing interfaces. Yeah.
I'm gonna play this game tomorrow and laugh, and then uninstall it and never think of this game again. Yeah.
And it's sad because Cyberpunk was something, it had so much potential, so much fucking potential. And
Well,
I'm still, go ahead. Yeah, you were saying?
this is what happens when gaming industries are open for the market. You have to meet
Yeah,
a certain due date. Believe it or not, like I can't really get mad. I can't really get mad at the developers. I can get mad. The only person you can get mad at is the people that decided to say, "Hey, let's have our company open for the market." That's the biggest mistake you can do. I understand you need investors, but guess what? Investors want their money back at a certain time, at a certain due date. And if you cannot
I
meet that
agree. Yeah,
criteria, guess what? That's on your ass. And you shouldn't. I think they should have just kept. They should never have it at the open market because this is their downfall. If they never was open for the market, they would at least took time with this.
what do you mean if they don't go public?
Yeah,
Because yeah, CDPR. Okay, 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 okay.
I feel that's what I just feel like, you know what I mean? I understand that gaming companies need investors, but sometimes those that can be a double-edged sword for you, you know, that it can make you or break you, man, because investors, like I said, investors want to make a money at certain times, right? At certain due dates, right?
Absolutely.
So I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
Absolutely.
that's true. Yeah.
And Dwayne's World, final thought.
No, nothing. Not like seriously nothing. I'm just embarrassed right now because I had so much of hopes, and
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan
Dude,
of CDPR. I
dude,
think
please play Cyberika and tell me. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if it's more fun.
Okay. Well, on that note, I think we can we could sit here probably laughing about it forever, but
yeah.
we'll sign off now. I know I'm gonna check out Cyberika, so's cartoons. I don't know if Dwayne's World will,
Mm-mm.
but
No, no, no.
no, he won't. But anyway, if you've checked out Cyberika, let us know in the comments. Um, and if you like our content, please like and subscribe. And check us out on YouTube, on obviously YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook a little bit. And peace out.
Ah, man,
Peace.
peace.
Have a good night.